do the verification also. I'll do the verification here. Okay. AB is equal to X. You know very well this AB is equal to X. I'll do it here. Now we are proceeding with verification. Since I want to refer all these diagrams, I am writing on the same page, but you can do it in the subsequent page. Okay, right. So what is AB? AB is taken as X. Is it clear? And what about BC? That is 1. Is it not? Take down. BC is equal to 1. Now what about AC? That is X plus 1. Is it clear? Now what I have done, I have taken OD. Is it not? That is the midpoint of X plus 1. So you can put X plus 1 divided by 2. Is this step okay? So this OD is nothing but OD is equal to OC. Is it not? That is also equal to OA. Okay? Right? Now, you know OB is equal to, in terms of number line, OB is equal to OC minus BC. You got it? So write down OB is equal to OC minus BC. Is it clear? OC minus BC, that gives OB. Got it? What is OC here? Can you tell me? What is OC? X plus 1. Is it not? OC is X plus 1 divided by 2. Is it not? Or able, because that is the midpoint. So OC is X plus 1 divided by 2. That we are given here. You can refer. OD is equal to OC is equal to OA. So OC is equal to X plus 1 divided by 2. Okay. Now what is BC here? The BC. So the BC is nothing but 1, because we have taken BC as 1. Okay. So you can put simply 1. Now you can solve and take LCM 2. So X plus 1, you have to be very careful. Okay. So X plus 1 minus, and take LCM 2 into 1, 2. Is it not? So 2. So that is equal to X minus 1 divided by 2. You got this point? So what is OB value? OB is X minus 1 divided by 2. Is it clear? Okay. Now we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. We can apply the Pythagoras theorem for this right angle. Okay. Right. Our idea is we had to prove this root x as, BD as root x. That is our idea. Okay. So what is the Pythagoras theorem? Let us consider triangle OBD. Take down right angle triangle OBD, in which B is the right angle. Is it not? So what is OD? Hypotenuse. According to Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse squared is equal to opposite squared plus adjacent squared. Is it not? Therefore, OD squared is equal to, what is that? BD squared plus OB squared. Is it not? Or OB squared plus BD squared. Okay. Now we are interested to find out BD. Therefore, BD squared is equal to, what is that? OD squared minus OB squared. Got it? Right? So that is equal to, what is OD? OD is given here, X plus 1 divided by 2. Okay? So X plus 1 divided by 2 whole square. Don't forget. Minus, what about OB? OB we have already derived. OB is equal to X minus 1 divided by 2. So you can take this X minus 1 divided by 2 whole square. Right? So when you square, you had to consider numerator as well as denominator. So 1 by 2 whole squared is equal to 1 by 4. You can take LCM being GCD. So 1 by 4 is taken outside the bracket. The remaining is simply X plus 1 whole square minus X minus 1 the whole square. Any doubt? Okay. Then 1 by 4 into, you can expand X plus 1 whole square, X squared plus 1 squared 1 plus 2x, then minus, and you got X squared, so minus X squared, and plus 1 squared, plus of minus 1, and minus 2ab, so minus 2x, so plus 2x. Okay, now this x squared can be cancelled, plus 1 minus 1 is cancelled. Therefore bd squared is equal to how much? 2x plus 2x, 4x, and you got 4 here, so divided by 4, so 4 can be striked out. Therefore bd squared is equal to x, and bd is equal to the square root of x. Now we have identified this bd as root x. We have proved this. Are you able to follow? Because you may ask me, sir, how do you know that it is a root x? We have got the proof. And what are the techniques, what are the concepts we have used here? We have taken the midpoint, then Pythagoras theorem. Based on that, we have arrived at. Is it clear? Okay. So from this, we have declared that BD is equal to root x. And since the question is asked to draw the square root of x or given value in the number line, you have to show it on the number line. And that is why you have taken the BD root x as the a radius, and draw a arc here, so that you are able to find out BE. Then you declare BE is equal to what? That is root x value. So when you use the calculator or using another regular method of finding out the square root, you can match. So geometrically we have identified, or able to follow, we have determined the value of root of the given value. Is it clear? Okay. So can you do for root 3, root 2, root 6, 6.3? I already completed for root 6. So you can proceed with 6.3, root of 6.3, root of 9.3, root of 11.1, etc. Anything you can. But you cannot take 1000, 2000, 2036. But you can do it. But you have to convert the scales like this. I will teach you now how to arrive at the scale. That is also very important. Okay. Scaling means that is how to get the unit based on that. Okay. Now listen to me very carefully. Let me consider, for example, your value is root x. We'll take like this. Your value is root x. Root x, x is equal to, you have to find out root x. Now let me say, find out the value of root 2. What you are supposed to do? It would be very minimum if you take a 2 centimeter and a drawing with a compass for this 2 centimeter will be very, very difficult. Is it not? We will try. For example, so square root of 2. What you are doing? You simply draw a line, and you have to draw the line segment for 2 centimeter. Okay. And you have to declare this as x. Is it not? Correct? So x, and what is the value of x here? X is equal to 2. Okay. Now add 1 centimeter. So take 1 centimeter. Okay. So you can declare this as what? X plus 1. Is it not? So what about this value? This is x plus 1. It means 2 plus 1, 3. Is it not? Right. Now what you are supposed to do? What is the next step? You have to find out the midpoint for x plus 1. That is 2 plus 1. That is 3. So taking the midpoint for 3 will be very difficult with the compass. Am I right? Okay. You will be doing like this, Okay. Take more than this and you can draw. But the thing is, it will be very small. Are you able to follow? And that is why your teacher would have recommended to use 1 inch or 2 inch or 4 centimeter as 1 centimeter. So you have to properly scale up. Okay. I'll teach you the scaling, how to do the scaling later. So now you got the midpoint here. Okay. So 1 point for 3 centimeter, the midpoint is 1.5. Correct? Then what you are supposed to do? You have to draw what? R, semicircle. Okay, so draw the semicircle for this. So this will be very awkward if you draw like this. Am I right? Okay. And you have to adjust the compass once again because it is very closer. So put OA, you have to properly label. This is A, this point is B, and this point is C, and this is O. So taking OA as the radius, you have to draw a semicircle, and that should meet at C exactly. See, there is some slight problem. Okay. So you may find it very difficult also to draw like this. Okay, and that is why your teacher or in your school they would have taught, take this as 1 unit, as 1 inch, like that. If you take 1 inch, it will be broader, but the scale should be clear. So take 1 unit, you have to mention. So in this case, 1 unit is equal to 1 centimeter. Now the same drawing can be comfortably drawn using the inch. For example, this is 1 inch is taken as 1 unit, is it not? So what is this? This is 1 inch, 2 inch. Okay, so 2 plus 1 means 3. Now you are comfortable, is it not? So you can declare this A and this is B plus 1 unit, that is C, is it not? Now you can draw very comfortably. But what you are supposed to do, you have to maintain. Because in normal scales, in this type of scales, half feet scale, you may not find the marking properly. So in that case, you have to do the scaling, the measurement with proper inches. Okay, so that inch graduation should be there, measurement should be there. So you have to use some wooden scale or a bigger one, where you can have both inch and centimeter. Then it is very comfortable. Is it clear now? So if you draw like this, then you have to take the midpoint of AC, means you can draw comfortably, is it not? So draw like this, and you have to be very careful. You should not go out of paper also, and that is why you have to draw at the middle. Okay, then you can proceed like this. So you have got the midpoint here for AC. You can declare this as what? O. Based on that, you can draw a semicircle, then you can proceed. Is it clear? Okay, so don't forget. Now let me summarize what we have discussed so far. So we have discussed, see, first step, draw a line, and you have to measure x as AB, and then AB, that is x plus 1. Then find out the midpoint, x plus 1 divided by 2 for AC. So draw a semicircle based on the radius OA, and then draw a perpendicular, and from this perpendicular you can connect the OD, is it not, and also BD, is it not? Then you can take the BD as a radius and draw an arc using the compass. And regarding drawing the the perpendicular, you can adopt 3 methods. What are those methods? One is using the squares. Second is you can check with the protractor. Otherwise, you can straight away do it with the protractor. Keep it at 90 degree from B. Are you able to follow? And the third method is, that is a separate method I will teach you. That is using simply the compass. You can draw the perpendicular. Is it clear? Okay, right. So find out for the square root of, take down, square root of, find out the value of square root of 2, square root of 3, square root of 5, square root of say 6, square root of 6.3, square root of 9.3, and get me the result, and you have to measure and get me. That is very important. Okay, right. Thank you.